Hi guys, it's Eminem from Let's Go Fishing. Um, Last time I was on, I was showing you that I got a thing for fishing. It's a bit breezy today, so you might hear some wind. Makes a change from being bloody red hot. Finished work yesterday, so I'll be closed down now for until September the 12th, where I work. We've been having a refurb, so I've got a load of time spare. So you're going to be seeing me on YouTube quite a lot, probably every other day, I don't know. Plus I've got a trip, I've got a holiday booked with my daughter down at Somerset, in the Blue Anchor. Now I was showing you this the other time. I call it Fishing with Nemo. No, it's a fishing monitor. Don't forget I am dyslexic, I do apologise about this. And the reason why I'm on today as well, a friend of mine at work give me a pair of old carpets already set up. Okay, so I know what I'm doing there, with a hook on it and some plastic sweet corn. Now I've set it up the same way on my new rod, but there's only one problem with this one reel. It's a small bait runner. I don't mind how big it is, don't care what name it is or anything. You know me, I'm not really bothered about so I'm trying to get the reel out, arm out, and it's not working, so I don't know why. Bit more probably, yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, got it. It's only a small bait runner on here. He's gone and tied it together with two little bits of string to keep it in one place. Now, I've got to try and set this reel up for it to be it's not turning. Oh bloody hell. I think I need to repair this reel. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the reel. It's an old one. If it's no good, I will just swap it for another bait runner I've got. But we'll just have a look, see if I can get it working. See, he's tied it together. He did offer me two of these. One was virtually brand new. I said no, I wouldn't. Because he was trying to get rid of all of it. He said, oh, you can have all of it for nothing. And the other day, I was shocked him really. I walked into work the other day and I said, you know, you give me that rod, them rods. Well, what he done, he went to give me two float rods and one of them were brand new. And I says, you keep that, son, because you never know, you might decide, oh, I shouldn't have given them away. I should have kept the rod back for myself. So he had two of these carp rods. And I'll tell you what, I'll take the older one off here that's got already made up. Because the reason why I said that, because I wanted to know how to make the rig up. That was my logic, right? Now the thing is, the line on it is stick line and it's just gonna bust. Now, as you can see, the line is not that clever. And I've just looked at this and I don't know why it's not coming off. As I said, I'm trying to work it out to see if it does run as a bait runner. We will see. Let me just try it. Oh yeah, it's running nice. Same as I've gone and took it off now like that. You know me and my gadgets, they'll have to spot. So I'm going to reline it and I'm trying not to take, what I'm going to do I'm going to put that on the end of this rod. And I'm going to, instead of you taking the reel off, I'm just going to leave it on there. But I've got my little TikTok hack, which I think is brilliant. Is I'm just going to take the line off quickly this way. And I'll keep now, as I said, the line that's on here is not that good. I've just snapped it with my hand. So it's old line. It's at its best of days. So what I'm intending to do, sugar, a good idea. You strip the line off. Yeah, strip the line off because I want to put new line on. Now I use this now to clear my lines off the reel. That line is absolutely terrible. Because he said he'd had them sitting in the shed for ages. He's only a young lad. So what he done, as I said, he was going to give me 2 float rods, 1 method feeding rod and 2 carp rods. I said I wouldn't take all his carp rods off him, so what I've done, I had the older one and I told him to keep his new one, as I just said. Whoop. Hey, it's done. I mean, it's an old reel. This is like, that's 20-pound line and it's just broke. So it shows you how old that line is and how terrible it is. Just going to put you on pause, guys. Oh, back again, guys. Sorry about that. What I wanted, I forgot to bring my tape out. Because this doesn't fit on that rod properly, as I said, I'm going to put new line on, which it needs. Now, I know this line, what I'm putting on, I know it's 10-pound line, and it should put that on there. So now, instead of taking the reel off, messing about, I'm going to mess about just putting tape on this to hold still while I'm using it to reel in. As if the line, oh. Don't you hate that when you're taping somewhere up, it bloody splits on you? Oh my God, come on. I've been over to see my mate Paul today. And because he's been going on about, oh, when we're going fishing, oh, sorry. The guy who gave me this stuff, I'll give him a drink, you know. I said, yeah, there's some money for the rods. He said, oh, no. I said, just bloody take it, will you? So, because he was kind enough to let me have them, he was going to give them for me for nothing. I couldn't do that. I couldn't take them off him and not give him something for it. And I said, I'll give him a drink. I mean, because I said, as I said, I had the rods. As I said, there was 1 float rod and 1 method feeding rod. I thought, oh, who could do with that? And I know somebody who hasn't got one. And a decent float rod. I'll sign the Paul. So I went over to Paul's the other day and I'll give him the method feeding rod. Nice rod. We've got it out in the garden, tested the length of it and that. And also the float rod. The float rod has had a top eye broken off it. About that much. Where it links onto the other bit. So what I've gone and done, I've gone and crimped it down so that other eye that's there, you still can use it as a top eye. I know it's cheating, but it works. So of course, with him passing that on to me, them rods onto me, one good turn deserves the other. I thought I'll give him Paul. So Paul now has got a full ensemble. He's got a float rod, carp rod, and the method feeder, which I'll just give to him. Now, as I said, this is an old reel, and it's not going the way I wanted to, but never mind. Undetach that again, swap it round, just turn it. We'll get it fixed on. Because tomorrow me and Paul are going to go out fishing over Redditch. Yeah, look, I've got it all on there. Won't take long to fill up. It's only a little bait one. It's only like a plasticky thing, but it'll do. Until I see another one, and then I'll put another one on. It'll be bigger probably, not too big. As I said, I don't go for brand names. And yeah, me and Paul are going to go out tomorrow over to Redditch on Beeley Road. And also I'm going to do mainly carp fishing. I'll be putting 2 rods out and I'll be resetting the rig up the way it is on here. Yeah, I'll just get this done. It's nearly done already. I've done got a big run across the lake. He loses. So I'm going to set it up the way my mates it was set up. Yep, so that's done now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a bit of extra line so I can thread through the rest of it. Now, I've only copied that thing once. Seeing how it goes together, I can duplicate that now at any time. I think that is the way forward for me for fishing. If I'm fishing for big carp, I've seen what he's gone and done here with them 2 bits there. See, they're floaters. They will float because they're plastic pellets, plastic sweet corn. But I'm going to test it in the margins tomorrow, see how high it comes up. If it comes up too high, I might take one off and put I don't know, a little pellet on there, screw a little hole in the pellet, one of my thingy pellets, so it will sink it. Good idea. Or I know actually, I've got some luncheon meat. I might do that. Oh, that should come off now. Lovely. So yeah, of course, guys. And I will take that monitor tomorrow as well. See how it works. Testing day for all, isn't it? Well, it will be for me. Another learning curve, as I keep calling it. Well, yeah. So of course, I've been over and seen my mate Paul today. Because his wife wanted to meet my wife. Yeah. Because my wife, as I said, is on a diet and she's doing very well. She's lost 4 stone. And she's looking good. I checked out all the eyes on these. See, because the one that Paul's got, he's got one of these carp rods, and you see a little eyelet there, the little thing in the middle, the little black eye there, yeah? That's come off and all he's got is the outer circle. So I thought, no. Because I can see him one day striking, and that little eyelet is going to cut the line and it'll have a good fish on, and it's going to be a bleeding shame. So I'm going to try and sort that out for him in the next couple of visits we go out. And because, you know, you've heard me talk about my mate Paul a lot because of the old time with the Alzheimer's. Yeah. And these are a nice set of rods as well. Just going to try and... Oh, that runs off a treat, that does. And it locks up well. That's good. That's all I'm bothered about. Right, now I'm going to set this up. The way the young lad has set it up on here. So I'm going to thread this through. That's how we do. Got the right glasses on today, so I'm alright. I think. Oh. Talk amongst yourselves while I thread this. Sometimes the reason why I take multiple rods with me, I think most fishermen do it. Some fishermen who do pole fishing, they will take a method float, a method rod with them, just in case there's nothing happening on the pole. And then instead of sitting there holding that big bloody pole for ages and ages, to think, oh, give me arms a rest for an hour. We're going to a method feeder or a little ledger. Ow! Now, last time I was down Harvington, there was a few guys on a lake, and I was watching them. Well, before I left, that's come through. Yep, nice. That's nice. It's come through. Lovely. Yeah, I was watching these guys on the lake, and I seen this bloke, and I thought, why have you got 5 rods out? Up full, mate. And they were all different methods that he was using. On the method feeder, one was with just hook and line, no method, but a bloody great loop on it, on the end. Sorry, a piece of plastic so we could put his pellet on, big pellet, and there's no ball. Gonna pause you again, guys. Back again, guys. That's cool. Get these out. This is my sea fishing gear. Now the reason why I run up the shed for is because, as I said, when I put that swivel on there, it may stick in a little bit of plastic tubing. There, look, see, it may stick. Swivel may go into that hole, and I won't get a full proper response of a bite. The lad give me these leads as well. Now that's about 4 grams, 4 or 5 grams. I haven't weighed it. But anyway, as I said, the reason why I put that little bead on, because somebody did mention to me, put a bead on. Somebody texted me and said, I put a bead on mine, so I'm doing the same. Which I would have done, like you see fishing as well, stops when you do your knot, it stops you not damaging. So I'm going to do this like I do sea fishing. So I'm going to go put my little loop there, look on my finger. Go around a couple of times. 2, 3, 4, no, I'm going to go 6. One more, 6. Up for that little loop there. Made her come for that loop there. Bit of spittle and pull. Now the reason why I do that, it stops it burning the line, it stops it getting weak. Pull that nice and tight. And it's all set up. Whoop, come here, bugger. Push that in. Right, it's all set up nice. Got the running lead, look. Got the lead there. Got that tied on there nice. Oh, that don't look very bloody nice, does it? Let's turn that round properly. Done nicely. Still got that on. So when that lead see what I mean? The little bead stops at the end of that swivel going into that eye up there. That's the way I've set this car product now. And I can't wait to test it, this way of doing it, not like the way I was doing it with a metal feeder on it. But you can get some leads. They're called a straight through lead. They're about that big, but they're like a cage, and you squeeze onto it, and that's the weight of your lead. So tomorrow, I'm hoping to get some results for a change. No little carp. I'm after something big. Now I've already christened my new carp rod, but the lad gave me extra other little bits with it. He just said, do you have to? He says, yeah, just take them, Cole. So I said, yeah, okay, just keep him quiet. As I said, I'll give him some pennies for it. I wasn't going to take them off him. I wasn't going to say, oh, I'll have it and not give you nothing for it. But yeah, I'm looking, oh, that's the reason why. I'm looking forward to playing with this tomorrow. Me and Paul. And having a go, catching a few. But what I really like to do is try and catch a PB. Anything, and I will say this, anything over £12. Because that is my PB, £12 carp, and I want to get something bigger. Even if it's £15 or £20 would be nice. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be having a go with pellets. I won't do boilies, just do pellets. I don't fish with boilies that much. Just gonna have a play with pennies. Pellets. Anyway, guys, I'll sort that out in a bloody minute. Again, thank you for watching. Again, thank you for the people who subscribed. If anybody picks up on this, want to know a bit more about me, what I do, my fishing, and what else I do, I won't go into my, what do you call it, I've got other activities I do. I do my fishing, I do my martial arts, which I'm an instructor of, and I do metal detecting. And I'm trying to get out there to do a lot for people who have got mental health. Excuse me guys, I am going to have a cigarette. Who have got mental health, also people who are suffering any other way. As I said, family way. When I mean family way, I don't mean pregnant way. Having problems with families and that, and they can't get their head right. And they need somebody to talk to, they need help. Please help them, mate. Does nurse. Now, I've just seen my mate's missus, and I said, how is he? She said, staying level. And I've took my wife for the first time down to my mate's house to meet his wife. And I think since I've met my wife, who I'm with now, I've become more caring because of watching what my wife's going through with illness with her mum, with the Alzheimer's. And as I said, I've had a friend pass away, Malcolm. God rest his soul, Malcolm. I'm doing this for these people who need support. My wife always needs support, believe it or not. I'm always here to have a laugh and joke and help my wife. It's not just the people who are suffering with Alzheimer's you can help as well. It's members of their family. If you're not a fisher person and you don't do fishing and you just think, oh, I'll just have a look what this bloke does. Listen to what I'm saying, please, to help other people. I find it gratifying by helping my friend, Paul, with his Alzheimer's, because I'm dyslexic, I'm severely dyslexic, and people have helped me along the way. So, in the respect of me helping Paul, I'm trying to say thank you for people who have helped me, and I want to pass it on to what they've done for me. I want to try and show people that I do care about other people who've got other problems. I mean, okay, anybody will look at me and go, if I'm looking at a newspaper, oh, look at him, he's reading that paper. No, I'm just looking at the pictures. That's what a comic was to me, just looking at pictures. But if you can help somebody in any type of way, even if, again, through dyslexia, through mental health, through weight loss, through help people, through getting through mobility, they've just had an operation and they need to go out to walk, and you say, take them out, help them, simple as. Anyway guys, Eminem signing off, catch you later, bye.